Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm breaking down the key tax proposals from Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, what they mean for parents, home buyers, retirees, and how they impact the economy overall. Stick around because I'm also going to talk about the upcoming expiration of the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. First, let's talk budget. The US budget deficit is expected to hit nearly 2 trillion in 2024. To address this, both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have different plans. So let's look at what they have proposed. Kamala Harris wants to give tax breaks to lower income family and raise taxes for corporation and high income earners. Her goal is to reduce income inequality by putting more money into the pockets of working families. Economically, higher taxes on corporations could lead to reduced profits, potentially slowing investment or hiring, but it could also fund more social services and education programs that benefit lower income communities. Okay, for Donald Trump, the approach is slightly different. Instead of raising taxes on high income earners, he wants a 10% tariff on all imported goods and 60% on goods imported from China. This would generate revenue, but tariff could raise the cost of everyday goods for Americans, especially electronics, clothing, and home goods, since higher import taxes often mean higher prices. In the long run, this could increase inflation and make it harder for families to afford necessities. Now, let's look at the tax cuts both Harris and Tim Walz are pushing for. They want to extend tax cuts for people earning under $400,000 for individuals and $450,000 for married couples filing jointly. Right now, these tax cuts come from the Tax Cuts and Job Acts passed in 2017. But that act is about to expire next year if Congress doesn't extend it. Economically, if middle income taxes go up, that could lead to less spending, which could slow down economic growth. Under Biden's budget proposal, which Kamala Harris supports, there's also talk about increasing the net investment income tax from 3.8 to 5%. This would apply to single taxpayer making over $200,000 or married couples over $250,000 filing jointly. Increasing this tax could mean higher taxes for wealthy investors, but it might also add funds for government programs. So, what's the downside? It could discourage investment in businesses and the stock market, which will potentially slow down the growth. For home buyers, Harris is proposing a $10,000 federal tax credit for eligible first time buyers. This would help more families afford a home and could boost the housing market. But if too many buyers flood the market, it might push home prices even higher, something we've already seen with higher demand. For households making at least $1 million, long term capital gains would face a tax rate of 28%, and the additional net investment tax on top of it will bring it to 33%. So, higher taxes on capital gains could mean that some wealthy household decide to invest less in stocks and other assets, which can potentially impact the stock market's growth. Okay, next up is child tax credit. Harris plans would give low and middle income families up to $3,600 per child with extra $2,400 in the child's first year. This extra cash could help parents with childcare costs and other essentials, giving a direct boost to household budgets. From an economic view, putting more money into the hands of families could increase spending on goods and services, which can help stimulate the economy overall. For retirees, Trump wants to remove taxes on Social Security benefits. Right now, if your provisional income, which includes half of your Social Security plus other income, goes over $25,000 for single filers and $32,000 for joint filers, up to 85% of your benefits can be taxed. This change could help retirees keep more of their income, especially those living on fixed incomes. The economic implication is that retirees would have more spending power, which will possibly boost the local economies. So, to sum it up, Kamala Harris's proposal focus on tax cuts on lower income families by raising taxes on corporations and high earners. Trump's plan centers on tariffs and removing social security taxes for retirees, aiming to protect income without raising taxes on the wealthy. So each plan has its pros and cons and its impact on the economy. We're looking at the potential changes in the incentives and economic growth. So, what do you guys think? Which tax plan do you support? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Take care.